Welcome to 360 Degree Machinery. We're going to do a walkthrough of a Diehl Sl50Rbd straight line ripsaw. If you have questions about pricing, availability, or if you have surplus machines you'd like to sell, you could reach us at info@360degreemachinery.com. Also remember that all of our machines are located right here in Naperville, Illinois, and that we do not broker tools to ensure quality. We are also processing anywhere from 40 to 50 additional machines, so check back often, as we do not list machines until they've been thoroughly cleaned and tested. Again, this is a Diehl Sl50Rbd straight line ripsaw. It was rebuilt by Diehl in 2000. What that means is they took an old frame and replaced everything. So it's the frame that's original, and they've updated all the mechanics, all the components, everything. They don't even keep the tabletop. We would rank this machine about a 9.5 out of 10, both mechanically and cosmetically. And no, we did not touch up the paint. This is the way it came in. It is this clean of a machine, and you're probably guessing, yes, this is a very, very difficult machine to duplicate in this condition. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing you're going to want to know is, what does the chain look like? And we can rank this chain about a 9.5 out of 10. If you want better, you're going to have to buy new. If you look, these are still pyramids, and on top of that, they are still sharp. So if you touch them, they're actually, if you were to take the back of your hand, you'd almost cut your hand. They are literally that sharp. So again, the chain is in phenomenal condition, and yes, it does sit dead flat, so no issues with that chain, the track, any of those moving parts, as you would expect with a machine in this condition. This machine does have an 18-inch blade capacity, 2-inch arbor, with an 18-inch blade that's going to give you a 4.25-inch max depth of cut. It can hit feed speeds of 55 to 200 feet per minute. Now, since this is a newer model, this is VFD driven, so it is variable frequency drive driving that feed speed. On your emergency stop, you do have a pneumatic brake, so when you hit your stop, it is going to stop that main motor as well. You also do have a sonic sensor right here that's going to kick your bottom row of fingers out of the way, and they're also touch sensitive. When you go to touch them, they will also move out of the way. And basically what happens as your material travels through, you've got your top feed wheels that are in here, your top hold down wheels up here, and when it kicks this back one, when the board ends, these are going to come back up and be another anti-kickback mechanism that's going to possibly save your operator. If we were to lift this guard up here, these guards, you're going to see it does have that triple anti-kickback finger up front. I will demonstrate that for you in a minute. And you do have 25 inches of clearance from your blade to your right-hand arm. When we turn the machine on, you're going to hear some clicking. What that is there is a pneumatic oiler on this machine, and you're going to hear it pop every once in a while. You're going to hear a ch, ch, and that is your pneumatic oiler right here engaging. Again, this machine is clean, and more clean. There's really not much to say besides this would be a very hard machine to duplicate. This cover goes right over your chain here. We took it off so you can see that chain in action. You do have two stops, one on the left, one on the right. Your fence locks nice and tight, slides as it should. Again, no issues. We're going to go ahead and start it up. We're started at the lowest feed setting. And again, as you come in, if you were to just barely, and when your board finishes, it would basically trip this sensor, which is going to bring those back up. If you're cutting wide material, there's a sonic sensor right here. And if you get something in the way of that sonic sensor, it's going to drop it down. And as your material travels through, it'll hit that wheel, which is going to trip your switch, and again, lift those back up. You can hear that pneumatic brake engage that main motor. That main motor is 15 horsepower. This machine is 230 460 volt, currently wired 230 volts. Again, if you have any questions or comments, you can reach us at info@360degreemachinery.com or just call at 630-229-6705. Again, thank you for tuning in to 360 Degree, helping you buy with confidence.